folks, you on the C8 on the Speed 252 show. Scroll over to the right, click that subscribe button, and join this awesome community.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another episode of C8 on the Speed 252. I want to thank each and every one of you for pushing that play button. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please do so. I don't know what you're waiting for. This is one of the best channels to be a part of. Once again, smash that subscribe button and also give this video a thumbs up so that way YouTube can get a notification and push this video up in the rankings. But right now we're in front of two Corvettes. We have a C8 right here and a ZR1 right here. Now, first of all, let's talk about the C8, because as you guys know, I'm a really big fan of this car, and I don't have anything against the C7 at all, but the C8 is one of the best cars I've ever driven, hands down. And I know a lot of you guys are probably in the market for you guys' this car right now, but this C7 and the C8 are just beautiful cars. Now take a look at this C8. Has a high wing spoiler, has the same pretty much engine cover that came with mine, which is all black. You have the carbon fiber roof right here, carbon fiber mirror, carbon fiber side skirts. Has a Trident spoke wheels in black, which this is an extra cost, by the way. So I'm going to assume that this is a 3LT competition seats with the red seat belts. As you can see right here, it says Corvette Z51 on the side of it right here. The C8 logo. The tire sizes are all the same across the board for each and every one in the car. Granted, there's some dirt right there. Now, the guy that owns this car is actually worth a lot of money, I was told. I thought he was worth like $250 million. So that's a crazy looking car. He spec'd it out really well. As you guys can see, he has the side skirts on this side too. He has the black accents. So he's, instead of getting the body color accents, he got the black accents with this car. He has the red stitching as well. Clearly he hasn't driven it yet because he still has the plastic in the seat. He had carbon fiber right around the nozzle over there by the dash. Carbon fiber right here around the screen. He decided to get the black mirrors instead of the body color mirrors with his carbon fiber as well, which is an additional price to get carbon fiber pieces. You can also get carbon flash, which is a lot cheaper. But I mean, obviously if you got that money, spend the money. You got the high wing spoiler as well, which is something that at one point they couldn't make him anymore, but somehow he was able to get it on his car. I got the high wing spoiler on my car as well. Mine is all black and carbon flash. The high wing color, the color on his is obviously white, so you got it to match the car. This is the feature that you can actually get on your car. I wish I sort of kind of would have gotten the red spoiler on mine, but at the end of the day, I think the black looks great as well. I love the way this carbon fiber roof looks. Now, this is something that definitely will cost you a little bit more money, but if you got it, why not spend it? It's one of those things where I don't think you can see through it because it's not a transparent roof, but it totally looks good in the inside if you personally ask me. I just don't think it's worth the extra money. Now, for me personally, if I had the option to go with a different roof, I probably went transparency so I can see out through the roof during the daytime. That's just my personal preference. But at the same time, if the weather's nice, I'm taking the top off. So if we take a look at this build sheet, it is a 2020. It's not a 2021. Total vehicle price, he paid $89,550 for it, but I don't think that's the complete price, especially since he has 3LT package, carbon fiber pieces, and Trident spoke wheels, and he got the front splitter and carbon fiber as well. So this is not one of those cars where I can't imagine him only paying $89,000 for this, because I mean, I have a 2LT, no carbon fiber pieces, no Trident spoke wheels, and I paid $85,000 with taxes. And my MSRP came out to be $79,000, so I know he had to pay a little bit more for this car. But at the end of the day, he got an awesome build, awesome spec. I love the white. This is actually my first time really seeing the white in person, up close with the carbon fiber pieces on it. Granted, you know, white's one of those colors where it gets dirty really quickly, but at the end of the day, I wonder at some point, are they going to build this in carbon fiber as well? Because I feel like this is one of those things where, you know, it should be carbon fiber, but at the same time, maybe not, because there's already some dirt right there. So this guy's haven't even drove this car yet. I don't know how long he had it, but clearly he's not trying to resell it, because I think there's a not for sale sticker on the front of it if you take a look right there. So yeah, he's definitely planning on keeping this for a long period of time at least, and I definitely think he should have drove it, because there's no way in the heck I'm going to have a C8 Corvette and not drive it unless I'm buying it to resell. And I love the red seat belts. Now in my car, I got the natural interior with the GT1 seats with the yellow seat belts. Now I love that combination. but this black with red stitching looks really good too. I didn't like the all black interior just because I feel like with the sun and all that great stuff, like the seats would be extremely hot. Now he doesn't have any tinted windows, so at some point maybe he may reach out and get that taken care of. But overall, I think he did a great job building this spec, you guys. What are you guys' thoughts on this white C8 Corvette with the red stitching and the black interior? And he got carbon fiber pieces inside the seat as well, so it's definitely a great looking spec. Just not my cup of tea, but at the end of the day, I would drive it if it was given to me. Don't get it wrong, but at the end of the day, this is a great looking car. Now we go over to the C7 Corvette. I haven't seen a ZR1 in so long. Now, if you personally ask me, if I had a choice today between the C8 Corvette and the ZR1, I would probably take the ZR1 only because it's worth more money. It is a rare build, and technically, I'm going to sell my C8 at some point anyways. But if we take a look at this C7 Corvette, it has a carbon fiber roof just like that has a carbon fiber roof. The same guy that owns this car owns that car. That tells you how much money he has. You got the carbon fiber hood right here, the ZR1 obviously, which I love this color. They only built, from what I was told, maybe 12 to 20 ZR1s in this spec. Now, you got the blue calibers as well, which is a rare thing. Like, when you think about it, they don't have blue calibers for the C8 Corvette. They only have it for the ZR1. So this color blue, if you didn't notice, this color blue is only good for the ZR1s. You can't get in any other car. Now, they may change it at some point, but as of right now, you can only get this on the ZR1, which is interesting because I actually like this color blue. If there was a color that I would love to have on my car, this color blue stands out a lot to me. I like these wheels. I almost had an option of putting these wheels on my Corvette Grand Sport. I didn't think they look well on my Corvette Grand Sport, but I like these wheels for the ZR1. I like how Chevrolet decided to go with these set of wheels because they had a lot of cracking issues with the Z06 and the Grand Sport wheels, and so they decided to make these wheels a little bit beefier, and they look great. Now, I do like the Trident Sport wheels on this car a little bit better than these Star wheels because it gives you some type of idea of what like GM thoughts of design is and how durable those are. So I really appreciate the thought they went behind these wheels and these wheels. Now, the ones that come on the C8, the base wheels are freaking terrible. Now, here's this humongous wing, all carbon fiber. Now, at the end of the day, I'll be completely honest with you guys. This was the whole reason why I decided to get the high wing spoiler on my C8 Corvette. I was the first one from the museum that actually got the high wing spoiler on my Corvette, and the idea came behind this big wing. Now, this wing is obviously bigger than that wing. That wing is not carbon fiber. This wing is. So if you imagine getting this bad boy scratched up, you're going to pay a lot of money to actually get this wing replaced. And I'm telling you, it's not worth the extra money. And how the wing is actually being held up by these two right here, I don't like it how the C8 actually has 4 instead of 2, because I feel like with the 2 it gives you this extra space, there's extra clearance right here, there's extra clearance right there, while the C8 has 4. It's just a little bit too much. Now, don't get me wrong, I don't hate it, but I do wish that Chevrolet would have went with the 2, because in my personal opinion, I think that makes the car look a little bit better than the 4. But at the end of the day, I'm not going to complain about it, right? Because it's something minor. It's not the car that I built, so it's something, one of those things where you have to get used to it. Here's the rear camera for the ZR1. Here's the C7 logo, which I haven't seen in a long time because I haven't drove my C7 Grand Sport in a very long time as well. I like how this car has clear taillights. The clear taillights is definitely a different look compared to the red one on my Grand Sport. Now, the clear taillight come on the Z06, they come on the ZR1s, and then you can look at this, and this comes on the C8, and these are red. Now, you don't have the option like you do with the C8 on the C7. For instance, you have to get the red taillights on the C8. On the C7, you can actually probably order these offline somewhere on Amazon or what the case may be, or maybe from the Chevrolet website, and you can decide to change these taillights out like a lot of people did with their cars. I got a couple of buddies on the YouTube channel who has Grand Sports and decided to change out these lights from red to white. Me personally, I'm not going to change them out because my car has red accents, so I think they work out really great. I'm surprised that these are not carbon fiber. You got the side vents carbon fiber. You got the side vents right here carbon fiber. You got the front splitter carbon fiber. And so at the end of the day, this guy has definitely spent some money on this vehicle. You got the inside as well. The steering wheel is carbon fiber. The competition seats, it has blue stitching as well, which I really do appreciate a lot. And so at the end of the day, if I had an option between right now the ZR1 and the C8, I think I would take the ZR1 because it's definitely worth more money in my personal opinion. But for all you guys that are on the channel who loves Corvettes, if you had an opportunity, would you get the ZR1 or would you get the C8? I think I would prefer, once again, the C7 because it's worth a lot more money, and these are rare at the end of the day, while the C8s are sort of kind of rare, but at some point they're going to pump them out. and there are going to be a lot of C8s on the market, and everybody's going to be able to buy it. Right now, C8s are still selling for a high commodity because it's, the supply and demand is really one of those things where it's a real thing. Like, there's a lot of people that want C8s, but there's not a lot of C8s that's out there. And so hopefully, when due time is coming, people that want their C8s can get their C8s. But I heard a lot of people is actually trading out their coupes for convertibles, because the convertibles are one of the best things I have. For me personally, I don't know if I'm interested in spending an extra $7,500 to have a convertible, but at the end of the day, I do think the convertible looks a little bit better than the coupe in my personal opinion, especially the design of it. I don't know how much more it weighs compared to the coupe, but in my personal opinion, like, I don't think Chevrolets don't really care about how much the car weighs anymore. I think they're going to go for the design, the price, the spec, and everything else. I don't think they really care about how much the car weighs. So at the end of the day, I think you guys should really enjoy the look of both the C8 and the C7. And I think if you guys are interested in getting a C7, get a C7. If you guys are interested in getting a C8, get a C8. But at the end of the day, both cars are great. Can't go wrong with either one. And once again, the same guy that owns both of these cars, I'm sure you got plenty of other cars in the showroom. And yeah, that's all I have to say about these bad boys. Thank you guys for watching this upload. I really greatly appreciate each and every one of you. If you have not subscribed to the channel yet, please do. I would love to have you part of the community. I would love to have you part of this community. I can't say it enough. Once again, thank you guys. Please give this video a thumbs up. And if you have any questions, please email me at any given time. We guys are having a great day.
Is your seatbelt fastened? All right. Let's go.